First I'll speak in English language because we have so many people from foreign countries and especially from Madras and also from Kerala, Hyderabad and Bangalore. All these people have come here, and I don't know what other people are here who have come from south and who do not yet understand Hindi language. This Shivratri has a special meaning, I think, because there is so much. If you read any newspaper in the morning, such horrible news is there about the people who are trying to create all kinds of violence, corruption and immoral behavior. You are surprised how these days it is so full of all these criminalities going around us. This is the time as if come for the Tandav Nritya of Sri Shiva. Otherwise one feels things cannot improve. It is his anger if it starts throwing wrath on people of this character and this type. I don't know how anyone can save from his wrath. He is a God who is full of love, full of tremendous compassion, but also the another extreme of very destroying character. He can destroy the whole world. He can finish all the creatures that have been created if he gets into a temple. You all must be knowing the story how he went into ecstasy. There was a devil who had taken a form of a child, and a mother cannot kill the child. She cannot. And she thought she won't be able to save the world from the wrath or anger of Shiva if he sees the whole world destroyed by this devil. So she withdrew from her act of sacrificing the child or killing the child, and it was Shiva who took over. And he just stood on the back of the child and killed him. That child was a devil. And so he saved the world from the destruction of this horrible Rakshasa. And then he danced with joy. That's what they call as a cosmic joy. Many people don't understand why he's standing on top of a little child. But the reason was this. So, even people make camouflage today as small children, as very innocent people, as very holy gurus. Shiva can destroy all of them. This destruction has already started and is going with a full speed, I think, all over. Through so many things that are happening, we have got hurricane, storms, earthquakes, many accidents, and so many destructive things are working out, which are the outcome of Kalaki incarnation. But at the same time, there's another work going on of the same incarnation, is the resurrection of the people. Such people can never be hurt. Nothing can happen to them. They'll be always saved. Everything will be saved for them because they are under the protection of their mother. Now the problem is, how can we, the Sahajogis, deal with such people and could see that they go out of the circulation of evolution. Only solution is raising the Kundalini. If you raise the Kundalini of human beings who are even very bad and gone cases, either they'll be destroyed or they will be saved and they'll become good people. They will stop all these horrible things they are thinking and planning in their heads. And they'll become really very, very good people. It may fail in some cases. I wouldn't say that Sahaja Yoga would be successful in every case. But if Sahaja Yogis meditate and keep themselves in complete peace and also completely surrendered, nothing can happen to them. They are always protected and you all have an experience of that protection. But first, you should have faith in yourself and complete surrendering to Sahaja Yoga. We are so many Sahaja Yogis sitting here, mostly from north, south, east and west of India, and also from other foreign countries. Every country is today under the, we should say, under the control of these negative forces. What we have to do is to make people positive through Kundalini awakening. This you all can do. This you can achieve. For this you don't have to do something special. In day-to-day life you can achieve it and you should do it. This is the only thing that is needed today, is to transform people, and you all can do it. All of you can do it in a very sincere and a good manner. Don't have to get to temper, jump at people, get angry with rude people, but with peaceful attitude you should achieve it. So that this wrathful temperament of Shiva, as they say, the third eye of Shiva won't open. That's something horrible. We all can do it in a very constructive manner, extremely in a constructive manner. So what we should do is to first of all establish our own Shiva principle, is the principle of joy, principle of love, and principle of truth, I should say. There are big problems also because people have no idea as to Shiva's global temperament. For example, I've heard people quarreling and fighting over Shiva principle and Vishnu principle. Now Vishnu is there, his power is there, for you to rise up to the Shiva principle. Both are not different. One is supplementary for another. But if you go on fighting even on that point, I can't understand. You cannot reach Shiva without Vishnu, and you cannot stick to Shiva's principle if you have not understood the Vishnu principle. Kundalini itself rises through the Sushumna Nadi. She is the principle, she is the tattva of Shiva. And she rises through the channel that is made by Vishnu out of evolutionary process. So how can you do away with one of them? One is the road, another is the destination. So I hope you understand how important it is that your centers should be corrected, your road should be all right, that your Sushumna should be cleared, because we are Madhyamargis. We have to go by the center, by the central path, and we have to have the balance, not to go to the left and not to go to the right. This balance we must keep and go on moving till you reach your Talu Bhag where sits Sadashiva. You can experience it. You can see for yourself. Whatever I am saying, you know it very well. Only thing is, when I am telling you, you can verify. Sahaja Yoga can be verified very easily. And you know that you now know the only truth. The truth which is absolute. This is also the principle which starts showing results when these two powers meet. It's very surprising that when these two powers meet, or when you reach Shiva principle through the Vishnu principle, then you realize that these two powers are so complementary and so much related to each other. There's no difference in a way between these two powers. And so keep your road, the Madhya Marga, clean and let the Kundalini pass through it. When the Kundalini will pass through it, you will be amazed that the same Kundalini is going through the Vishnu path and reaching at the lotus feet of Shiva.